Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a little while since I last posted a video, just taking a short little break, but I'm back on it. Right now I just wanted to make a tier list, as you can see, of some YouTubers and basically how woke I think they are. And this is going to be completely apolitical, okay? I have no interest in politics. I don't even know what that word means. It's basically the same word to me as creme brulee. It just doesn't, I don't care. So yeah, totally apolitical. But we're just going to go into this and we're going to see how woke I think these guys are. So as you can see, the categories I've got rad ideology at the top. Now that just means radical ideology. So it doesn't mean, it's not rad as in, wow, that's sick. Because like I said, I'm apolitical and I have no opinion either way. And then I've got leftish down here, just kind of on the left side, whatever that may be, but not all the way, you know. And then lib is just kind of in the normal, just like, yeah, whatever. Like, do you even think about it? Probably not. And then down here we've got conservative, and you'll notice it's getting more red, but that is not a reflection of my political beliefs, guys. All right, like I said, I'm completely apolitical. I have no opinion either way. Okay, so down here we've got conservative, and then I'm not sure what this is at the bottom here. It looks like 4 letters, but I can't for the life of me figure out what those 4 letters might be. It's in red. 4 letters. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is meant to represent. I'm sorry, I have no idea. Like I say, I'm apolitical. I don't even know. I have no knowledge of politics, so I don't know what that could possibly mean. I have no knowledge of politics or history, so I don't know what that could possibly mean. But yeah, let's get started. I've got some of my favorite YouTubers here, so we're just gonna get going. Oh, who should we start with? I'm not going to be doing this in order, guys. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do what I feel in any given moment. Should we start with the more popular ones? This is Jimmy, Mr. Beast. I feel like his videos are very capitalist. He's very, very much a capitalist defender and kind of enjoyer. And let's see what he's done. I mean, he's starved people in a room, and he's also put someone in a burning building. I don't know if that's in line with woke ideology personally. I mean, like I say, I don't know. I'm apolitical, all right? I don't know. But yeah, we're just gonna, I think he can quite nicely slot into the conservative category here, just because he seems to have a lot of money and likes having a lot of money. So I guess that's, you know, I mean, Mr. Beast, that might mean something. Where's PewDiePie? There he is. This guy, he said something once that I think is a little bit beyond the scope of your regular everyday conversation. I mean, but doing silly voices, having a bit of fun with it, like, yeah, none of this shit's that serious, man. Yeah, I don't know, he can go in that one, that's fine. This guy, this is KSI, recently collaborated with this dude on screen right now, who's apparently a bad dude. I mean, I don't know, like I say, I'm apolitical. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know what conversation they're having. Oh, actually, he's with his best friend, so that's good. They made scam lunchboxes together, which in my opinion is something a conservative would do. Not that it's not because it's bad, but just because it's shrewd. It's shrewd business, which is kind of the whole conservative idea, you know, serving moldy cheese at the price of regular cheese. That is prime business mentality, entrepreneurship. Oh, he's got a drink called Prime. That's funny. It's like almost like a reference. That's quite amusing. Should we just whack out the big 3 gamers right now? So this guy is Jacksepticeye. I've seen clips of him, and to be honest, he seems like he's definitely woke. I'm gonna put him right at the top. I mean, he didn't even like Trump getting elected to be the president of the United States. Who could possibly have any qualms about that? What? Just because of his 34 felony convictions? Is that it? Come on. That's nothing. Who cares? He seems like a, if anything,
Hurricane.
he seems like a funny guy.
One of the wettest we've ever seen from the standpoint of water.
I don't get it, but hey, he can go in the rad ideology bracket for all I care. And again, apolitical, so I'm not bothered about any of this woke nonsense, and I'm not passing judgments either way. This guy, I don't know who this is. He's got blue hair. He's literally got blue hair. I'm sorry, he's got blue hair. He's literally, like, there's no point in debating that any further. Markiplier, I was looking for him. I think he's kind of like, I think he's up there, like he's alright, he's kind of chill with it. Although he doesn't really say anything about anything, so we're gonna put him down a bit, and we're gonna put him in the lib, just because lib is like, well, you don't really have any strong opinions one way or another, you're just kind of, you just kind of sit on the fence and look how it's going on either side, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I'm apolitical, so it's just a matter of deciding which side the grass is greener on and just kind of leaning more towards that side, which is fine. You know, that's perfectly fine, perfectly a reasonable way to approach politics, and I think that's what that's roughly what he is, so that's all right. And speaking of people in the lib category, I'm gonna have to put this guy in here, which is Penguins Zero, I believe his name is on YouTube. Hold on a minute, who's calling my tier list shit? It's not even out. That's disgraceful. 57,000 people. That's outrageous. I'm really hurt by that. I almost don't want to continue. This guy is definitely a lib. Like, he just parrots the most common opinion, the most palatable to the general audience, which is, you know, a perfectly valid way of approaching politics, like I just covered. Okay, should we go from left to right? This guy, this is Arthur TV. I think, to be honest, he's quite smart. I think he's too smart to be down here, and that's not unnecessarily, that doesn't mean that's a bad thing to be down here, okay guys? Like I said, I'm apolitical. But I just think the smarter you are, the kind of higher up you are, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a political or moral judgment or anything, it's just kind of, it's just the way I often see it shaking out, you know, liberal academia and everything. It does seem to show a correlation between intelligence and this radical ideology. Like I say, even if there's no causation, it's just, we have to approach this from a fact-based standpoint. So that's what I think. I think probably because he's intelligent, he's higher up on this, but that's fine. Like I said, it's okay to be down here and be stupid. And again, that's apolitical, and that's what I am. Who's next? This guy, Dream. I'm gonna put him in the lib category just because I've never really, I don't think he's said anything of any substance in his life. I've never heard it. If he has, that's all I've got to say about that one. I don't know him, to be honest with you. I don't know any of these guys personally. I think we can probably get a couple more in the bottom, just off immediate first impressions. I don't know who this guy is. I'm not sure who that is. He's clearly he's mentally immature. Clearly, I mean, that much is obvious. I find they do tend to be lower on the list. Again, not political in any way. I just mean people who have less mental maturity tend to have less kind of empathy. But that doesn't necessarily tie into your politics. So, but I'm putting him down there just for that reason. And same with this guy. I feel like anyone who lives, who sits there and has a cockroach crawling on him, is probably lower down on this list. Like I say, again, not politically. It's nothing to do with politics there. It's just, I think you would have to be quite woke to not be covered in cockroaches. So, to not be, I mean, it's kind of standing up against liberal cleanliness. Okay, this guy, I mean, let's put them all together, this three. They're all scammers, which is something that conservatives love, because like I say, shrewd business. It's all about collecting and almost hoarding money, like a dragon, like a cool dragon. Being a conservative is kind of about hoarding all the wealth and gold you can have, and making sure the dirty peasants can't access it, like a dragon, which is cool. So that's fine. And again, apolitical. Literally talking about dragons, like what? That's so not political. This guy is a horrible piece of shit. I'm putting him down here. But again, I don't know what this is, so that's why I'm putting it down here. I mean, that could be shit. I mean, that's, you know, which I assume. I'm certainly not putting him up in the green section. And not that green means good, because like I said, it's an apolitical tier list. Oh, speaking of horrible pieces of shit, this guy's disgusting. This is Tyler Oliveira, and he's a terrible human being. He's a piece of human garbage. So yeah, I'm just gonna put him down here because it's red, and not because it's necessarily bad, but just he's giving the vibes. He's giving like red vibes. Like when I look at him, I see red, you know, and when he looks at like poor people, he sees red as well. So that's why I'm like just putting him down there. This guy, this is legal eagle. Okay, this guy, I suspect he's too good and knowledgeable about the law to be too woke. Like he's definitely not sitting there smoking a fat doob and listening to fucking Florence and the Machine. Do you know what I mean? He's sat there. He's wearing a suit, for God's sake. He's wearing a suit. He wears a suit to YouTube. He's also got the neat hair. He doesn't look interesting in any way. And like I say, he knows the law too well. He probably doesn't want to break it like a pussy. Not that that's a political judgment. It's more just I think I could take him. These guys, oh, this is the Fine Bros, I think. Oh, God. I might just not bother with them. I don't want to put them in. Honestly, they kind of make me feel a bit ill. This guy is a YouTube classic, Ray William Johnson. I don't know anything about his true personality, so I'm gonna just pop him there. He's irrelevant. I think he makes Facebook videos now, so if you're on Facebook, you might know him for that. But no, he was originally a YouTuber, actually, and he was I believe at some point he was the most subscribed YouTuber on the platform, which is crazy because he didn't do anything. I'm pretty sure he said some bad things. I'm gonna move him down one. I'm pretty sure he said some bad things, but I don't think well, I don't know. I don't care. This guy, Mark Rober, I'm not gonna lie, he's dressed like a conservative man. I'm just based on that alone, I'm gonna put him there. He's an engineer. I find they tend to be really racist, so I'm just gonna leave him in conservative, and I think that's fine. And again, not that being conservative is bad. Like I say, I'm apolitical, and just because it's closer to the people I've been using horrible language for, does not mean that I think it's bad, because like I say, I'm apolitical. It's also looking a bit bottom heavy here. We've got a lot of people down in these categories, so it would be crazy of me to say that all these people down here are bad people. That would be insane. That would be too much. That would really be too much. Let's slip another one in there because I don't know. I just don't like this guy's face. I feel like it's too narrow and it looks like it's been stretched out on the x-axis a bit, and I don't like it. Or excuse me, classic mistake. I mean the y-axis. What a donut. This is Anthony Fantano. I feel like he almost says too much stuff to really be part of the rad ideology. He gives kind of white feminism vibes to me, which is why he's gonna be the first one to grace the leftish column. And guys, I love feminism, or do I? Because I'm apolitical. Like, so what is that really? But then, is it political to be a feminist, or is it just being a good person? That is the debate that many people would have, but it's not one to be had here, because like I say, I'm apolitical. All right, so I'm a feminist. Okay, I am a feminist. All right, so now that that's out of the way, Jack's Films. This guy made what was he doing? Yesterday I Asked You, which was something that it was an idea he came up with, which he did repeatedly over and over again to make a ton of money, and kind of everyone else who tried it, like, he kind of had a monopoly on the whole market, which is pretty conservative thing to do. I mean, you don't see many people, many of those woke libs getting a monopoly on a certain thing, and he really did that. So well done to him is all I can say. And I've put him in this one, which again it's not necessarily a bad thing, although interestingly, he was one of the first people with a major platform to come out and speak out against reaction content, which is pretty big, because that is, but then that's kind of like, he's a copyright defender and an IP defender, which is a conservative thing to be. I'm gonna leave him there. I think that's fine. I'm not sure who this child is, but he looks pretty woke. I'm gonna put him in leftish. Okay, there's another child here. I don't know who this is either. I think he's probably there. I mean, they look like they could be friends, so I don't know. Again, they've got their heads in the same pose. So, and actually, if you look at it, they're both tilting their heads to the left, to their left, almost like, yeah, I'm going this way. I'm going over here. This guy, Ludwig, I'm gonna put him in the middle there in the lib. I feel like he doesn't really. He says a lot of words. I don't know, very little there. You know, it's like a big glass of water. Like, yeah, I'm having it, and it's fine. But what actually, like, what am I getting out of it? I mean, I don't know. There's no flavor. I just feel like there's nothing going on there. I think this is Marques Brownlee. He is a tech YouTuber, or is he a speeding YouTuber? Is he a driving well beyond the speed limit YouTuber? He could be. I think I'm going to put him in lib as well. I don't know if he's ever voiced a political opinion, which would make sense because that's not his job. This guy, I don't know who this guy is. Make the titch pay, I think that shirt says. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the titch is. I don't know. I feel like I have to put him down here because I don't know who he is. I mean, look, actually, I've changed my mind. I'm going to put him up. Yeah, I'm going to put him up there. Oh, is it make the rich pay? Oh, I think this guy is some kind of political content creator, and I don't consume that kind of thing because, like I say, I'm apolitical. So I don't know what his identity is. I also can't see the top of his head. I think his head must be too big for the image. I can't see it. So I'm sorry, but I don't know who that is. I'll just leave him up there. He might be okay. I mean, okay, he might be okay up there in that category. He might be a radical, which is neither a good nor a bad thing to be as an apolitical man. Oh, this is Vsauce. I think I'm gonna put him in the lib. Although he is another smart guy. I feel like the smart guy, the wise guys, kind of skew more to the upper side of the list, and it's more like if you imagine the list on its side, it's like you've got the left and then you've got the right, okay, and then you've got the middle. So there's no being higher doesn't mean you're better. It's not a matter of good or bad, okay? And I want to make that very clear. Just so you guys know I'm apolitical. I just want to make that very clear. I almost thought that was me for a second, but no, this is Italian Batch. He's a TikToker, actually. He's not a YouTuber. I don't know why he's here. I do apologize for that. I'm going to put him up here just because he seems like, he seems quite funny, and he seems to be quite original with his humor, which in my opinion is a trait more commonly seen in the woke. I feel like people who are anti-woke, they make a lot of the same jokes. I mean, the classics, you could say, the classic jokes, again, because it's not necessarily a bad thing to make all the same joke over and over again every time. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, I just think more original humor is kind of the domain of the liberal or left side, and the less original, more kind of played out, dead horse, tried and true classic humor is more a more conservative phenomenon. You know, like those memes, that they love memes on the right, and they would always post they'll always post hilarious memes, but actually the memes, if you look closely, they're quite political. They make an interesting point. So yeah, that's the kind of thing they're into. Whereas people on the more woke side are kind of like, I love life and I love people and I'm not full of hate, so I'm gonna make a funny joke, but that's fine. Like, you can think that's funny if you want, and it's up to you. Okay, speaking of original humor, I've got to say these two here, Slushy Nooms, they are really, I'm gonna put them right up in the all the way on the left, I should say. They're very funny, free thinking guys, and I think you have to be pretty open-minded to create the kind of stuff they do and act and talk the way they do. And that's not to say it's necessarily a good thing to be open-minded. I mean, if you look at the other side of the list, yeah, you could say, if you were woke yourself, you could say, oh, those people are so closed-minded, narrow-minded, they not open to having their views changed at all. They want to cling on to tradition, and outdated traditions even. They see the world as one way, being one way, and they can't possibly have it any other way. And they think their own experience of the world is the one that matters the most and is the most important, and maybe even the only valid one. They refuse to take in information from other sources if it doesn't conform to their worldview or affirm their beliefs. You could say all that. This guy, isn't this Dream? I thought we already had Dream. We did already have Dream. I don't know who this is. I don't know. I'm just gonna put him with Dream. I'm pretty sure that's Dream, isn't it? Isn't it? Like, I'm sure that's Dream. I mean, I don't know. Someone correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's Dream. I'm gonna leave him there. And then finally we've got this guy. Oh, this is the dancer. This is the dancing guy. Okay. Well, he's doing. Ooh, it's interesting because he's been doing pretty traditional dancing, which would make me think kind of down here. But actually, yeah, that's pretty much that is it. Well, maybe I'll bump him up to there. I just feel like he's giving me the vibes of this guy, Lugwid. I'm not including these two. I hate them. I'm gonna put them down here. So yeah, that as an apolitical person, that is my YouTuber wokeness tier list. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed and hope you agree or disagree. I'm a big fan of spirited debate. So if you'd like to insult me in the comments below, please do. I find it riveting. And I'll be back again with another video soon. Okay? And like I said again, this is not political, guys. Please don't take any of this personally. It's just an apolitical man's opinion on current affairs and the current things that matter, which is this. So thanks. All right, bye.